Hi everyone, it's Suzanne from scrapbookingsue.com, and we're doing the Chalk It Up Workshops on the Go program. This is video 2 of 4, and today we'll be cutting. Let's have a look at our cutting diagram that comes with the kit. As you can see, we have the one page and this little one on the back. If you open it up, you can see your layout, and inside it shows it with Cricut cuts. Now, if you don't have the Cricut machine, you're going to be doing this layout on the back. And to make this video friendly for everyone, we're going to follow the back layout that has no Cricut cuts. If you have a look here on your Getting Started page, there's a Need to Know section. The first thing you need to do is cut your zip strips off of all of your patterned background and texture paper sheets. Then you're going to have a look at where the red lines are for your Cricut cuts. There are alternate cuts that we're going to be following for this program. Here are the papers we're using today. Here's a chalkboard looking paper. Here's a really funky school one. These are some stars. This is flaxen cardstock, lagoon cardstock, and a couple of pieces of white daisy. These are the only ones that this kit calls for this double page layout. You will have plenty more in your kit. Here I'm just cutting the zip strips off my paper. I'll speed that up. And now my paper is a true 12 by 12 size. Now keep these strips, even though we're not using them in this particular project. These are cute little pattern papers that you'll want to use again in another project. If you have a look at the flaxen sheet of paper here, it shows Journaling 1 and Journaling 2 outlined in red. That means they're Cricut cuts. So I'm going over to the other side of the cutting diagram where it says Journaling 1 and 2 are to be cut at 1 3/4 inches by 2 1/2 inches. And once again, I'll be speeding up all of this cutting. All of the cuts are in your guide. You don't have to memorize or write down all of the cuts that I'll be saying. Basically, we just go through it page by page. Now we're on to the funky school book paper. This has just a couple of red outlines, red C and E and I, and it says that you are to cut 3/4 inches by 6 inches, and we need 2 of those to tuck under our layout. So once again, we're just doing the alternate cuts because we're not using the Cricut art booking cartridge to get the specific cuts it shows on the layout. So we'll just be using paper that are the same size. We also have a bunch of other cuts on this sheet that are not Cricut cuts. They're different accents, and that's why I cut all those little squares there. Alright, let's continue with the white daisy cardstock. We have 2 pages of cardstock that we're going to cut up for this. All of the cuts are in your guide. And we have only 2 more pieces to cut. We'll go on to Lagoon. There are no Cricut cuts with this. Just follow the 4 cuts that are in your guide. And then we have the one tiny little piece of black star paper right there. We'll cut that up, and all of our cutting for this project will be done. Now, if you're looking for some additional projects, if you purchase this workshop from me, I will send you my PDF files for 4 additional layouts. Please join me for video 3, stamping.